today's video, we'll be testing cheap versus expensive footballs to see which one is better and is it really worth the price. Every year, Adidas release a brand new version of the Champions League ball. So today, we'll be putting Adidas's 2022 Champions League ball to the test against this knockoff version to see if the cheap version is actually worth it and can compare to the real one. So test one, I'm gonna blindfold my mom. For the first test, we'll be blindfolding my mom and giving her one of each ball to see if she can try guess which ball is more expensive and which one is cheap.
This one feels smooth. Okay, this feels good. It's got like grips on it, so I suppose if you want to stick the ball, option 2 felt nicer, I think.
After test 1, my mom correctly guessed which ball is more expensive, and therefore the expensive ball wins round 1. So for test 2, we'll be spending 10 minutes with each ball, just testing out and shooting and see if we can get some good shots in. Remember, I am returning from injury. I haven't actually already shot with my right foot. Let's go! We start off by using the cheaper ball. Okay, here we go. Shot number 1. No, it's...
Not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
James Ward-Prowse, where you at?
Plastic side eye.
Ward-Prowse, this one's for you. Now it is time for the big boy, the expensive ball. If you can't see already, there is a lot more detail and everything in this ball, so I'm expecting great things. Shot 1. I'm not gonna lie, that ball already feels way better, especially when I strike it. It feels so good. I think I might be hot.
And then run down! True.
Try so hard, but I think you don't see because I'm moving so fast. We call it rock and rolling. My weapon seems useless because you're on to me. You are impossible to beat. You're always straight controlling. Oh, it's a lizard. Oh, it's a lizard.
Now, in case you're wondering why I'm only shooting for that side mainly, because when I first came back from my injury and I thought, let me try shooting just with my left foot, I kind of might have broken the neighbor's window. So that's the reason I've mainly shot for that side, just because I want to give it a couple of days in case I break another one, which hopefully will never happen again, but just for precaution. Okay, so after shooting with both balls, I have to say the more expensive ball wins it by far for me. It has much more flight and just you have more control over it when you shoot and everything. I don't explain it, but it is way better than the training ball.
So for challenge 3, we'll just be testing out our touches and doing a bit of passing and seeing how it feels compared to each other.
But now, when you did the touches, there actually wasn't that much of a difference. Maybe the more expensive ball nudges it just a fraction, just because it has more texture and more seams and stuff, which gives it a touch more control, but there's really no difference at all. doing the short passes, there's really no difference at all when it comes to the short passes. I would say they're about even.
So the winner just goes to the expensive ball.
Okay, and now for the last one, I'm just gonna mess it around, do a little freestyle and everything. I'm gonna be rusty. I haven't actually freestyled or done anything since I've been injured. Okay, so when it did come to actually now juggling and freestyling a bit, I would say the more expensive ball wins by far a fair bit just because of the texture and because of how it's designed and everything. I would say it does help a lot more. So for that reason, I'm giving the expensive ball the dub there. Okay, so now that we've tested both balls, is the expensive ball worth the money? Now, because this isn't an official match ball, it's only about another 300 Rand compared to this ball. I would say it is worth the money. However, if you just want to train and you don't want anything serious, this ball is worth it by far. It gets the job done, it shoots, it passes, everything perfectly fine with this ball. But if you want to spend the extra couple bucks for it to look better, obviously have a bit more texture and everything, I would say get this one. Do not get the official match ball because you don't need one unless you're actually playing a match in a league or something. But otherwise, these two are definitely worth it and you don't need to spend the extra money on other balls.
And quickly, if I hit the crossbar, you gotta like and subscribe. He needs some milk!